MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Sonny Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
That is third. The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. To short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. J's 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Standing in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Merrifield is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No. As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 3-2. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. Into the flag court and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And in steps Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore.
Leading off for the Eagles.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fouled off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he got him. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. At the plate, Ketel Marte. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A strike, and it's 3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Marte on second. Encarnacion on at first with 2 down. To 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. He's set. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Blue Jays strand 3. It remains 1-0.
Leading off,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Corbin has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His second home run of the series, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
the first baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Freeman.
The windup and the 0-1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Chopper to short. Turner fields it cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Colton Wong will stand in as he rips it on the ground to second. One there to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
With Merrifield next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. None out. Runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Gray ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a dive to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's Starling Marte. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Orioles leave 1. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the second baseman,
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
One strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
Now back left fielder with Merrifield.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Jamison Taillon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jamison Taillon.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Merrifield hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The 2-0.
Ball, outside.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Scooped up, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Manny Machado now.
For the Orioles,
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2 the count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 1-0.
Oh, that's good.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Back up the middle. A bare hand for one. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So here's Trey Mancini as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We played 4 full. The Orioles lead it 3-2. At the plate, Joey Gallo. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the box, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Three and 2, full count. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 offering. Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right, but foul. Oh, 2. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Wong has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of game 3 after this message. Here's Colton Wong now. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Here's Buster Posey now.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Pitch popped up. Rendon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 3-2. In now, Whit Merrifield.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The third baseman, number 6.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Drew Pomeranz comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, man. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 3, Ketel Marte.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail 3-2. So now to the plate, Starling Marte. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But right there is Encarnacion, and he just got in the way of that one. 1 gone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That evens it up 1-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Marte going back to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now that,
into the box now, Mitch Garver. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Brandon Workman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Workman, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Mm, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Wong for 1. On the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Ready with the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Men on third with 2 down. Sharp ground ball to third. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now, Joey Gallo. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 3. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-1.
That's ball 2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Merrifield will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Up top, it's 2-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Stanton looking up. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the O's 4. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68. Yellow. That's it. Leading off for Toronto.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Two one, here it is. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the O's 4. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 56, Ryan Presley. Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Buster.
At the plate, Buster Posey, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 on its way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Starling Marte as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. misses again. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone! And that two-run home run delivers an eighth-inning lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a one-run lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
David Robertson enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 31, David Robertson. The third baseman, number 13.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. In the air now out to right field. On the move is Stanton, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. Rendon is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 6-5. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman. Leading up to Toronto, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He was a double play victim last time around. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A capacity crowd. 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Orioles have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Dylan Betances gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.